Hey guys, today I'm here with Munchie. He's one of Marcelo's toughest guys. He got the black belt from Marcelo last year.
Yes.
And he did something very impressive in Jiu-Jitsu. As a brown belt, he won his division and the open class no gi in the worlds twice. So he won in 2013 and 2014 his division and the open class in the worlds no gi. And what makes it very impressive is that he's lightweight. So he's, how much is your weight? 162 pounds. And he won the open class of the worlds no gi brown belt twice. So that's very, very impressive. So today I'm asking him to show like what was the main technique he used to beat the bigger guys being a lightweight. So he's gonna show here some entry to one of his favorite techniques and how he finished the sweep. So I remember in 2014 I was there, I watched him, he winning, and he's not a wrestler, he's not a judo guy, so he pulled guard against everyone, and this was one of the techniques he used a lot. So let's do this.
So my partner is standing, right? And usually they have one leg back and one leg forward, right? So he has this leg forward. So yeah. So my main key over here is that I have to always, if he's bigger than me, he's longer than me, I cannot let him come inside my guard. Right? I don't want to start getting smashed. So I always keep my partner on the outside of my guard. I'm always keeping him outside my hooks here. And now what I'm looking to do is I just want to clear his arms. The best way with bigger guys is 2-on-1, especially against somebody bigger. Whatever 2-on-1 you like, either on the hand, the triceps, or the wrist control, right? But I prefer 2-on-1 because now he has no attacks, right? And now I can move his hand out of the way, or when he rips his own grip, right? He tries to break the grip, I can use that to close the distance. Now I get my butterfly hook on his shin, right? So this is what we call shin on shin guard. Now I want to isolate his leg, but his leg is heavy. So I'm going to use this hand to push. When I push, this leg gets lighter because I'm putting weight into the far leg. Once the weight goes into the far leg, now I can start to attack, right? So what I want to do is I want to swim underneath his hips. So I want to get my leg that's in between out of the way by extending it. At the same time, my shoulder is going to drop underneath his hips. And as I go, I'm going to switch to the far leg, and I'm going to come into the X guard position. Now usually if it's up to me, I want to keep both ankle controls, but usually when he realizes this happens, he starts pulling this leg back, right? So it's hard for me to keep that ankle sometimes. If I could, great, I can sweep him right away. Now from this position, let's attack the sweep, right? So again, somebody longer, it's hard for me to stand up from single X and take him down because I have a longer base. When I try to stand up, right, they just keep a wide base. It's very difficult to start making them fall, right? So what I like to do is I like to sweep him from my back. So let's just switch sides. So we're facing the camera. So one more time. Once I end up in this position, now I want to sweep him, right? So my hooks are active. So I'm still hooking his behind his knee and the top of the hip. Now from this position, all I'm going to look to do here is I'm going to switch my hooks. So the bottom hook is going to come to the top side, and the top hook drops to the bottom, right? And the same exact thing I was doing earlier. I'm going to hook his near side leg, and I'm constantly pushing, putting tension into it. My bottom foot is going to try to take this foot off the mat. My hand is going to help by pushing his knee as well, right? And I'm going to do this all together. And now when I finish, I land in a belly down position, right? With my knee blocking his hip. If I wanted to, I could finish the foot lock here, right? Knee bars. If not, I'm just gonna turn my knee into him and start to get on top, right? So one more time. My partner is standing up here. I get wrist control. He tries to break the grip. I close the distance. I unload the weight of his lead leg into the far leg. As I do that, I'm gonna swim underneath his hips by extending his legs. And as I get underneath the hips, I'm going to put him in X guard. He sprawls his leg out, right? So now he has a wider base, right? And now from this position, what I want to look to do is I want to switch my hips. So it's basically a scissor sweep from X guard, right? So I switch my hips, my hook comes to the near side, while the other foot comes right behind his heel. And now this hand is going to help me assist by pushing his knee away from me. And now I sweep again. I have the option of foot locks, or get on top to start passing the guard. So that'll be it, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, guys. Every time I'm training with Munchie, for example, every time he gets me all those types of situations here, like kind of like extra with this leg involved, or one leg extra, all these positions, I feel like I'm completely lost because this is the type of position that he has much more options than me, just because he has spent much longer time doing this stuff than me on top trying to pass. So here Marcelo's, he's probably the one who does the one leg axler better here. Same way I feel with John about the axler, that I think, in my opinion, is one who knows more. Munchie is probably one who does like this type of wear, like involving the leg, like one leg axler or even axler from here better. And he's very, very stretchable, and every time I'm training for him, every time I try to do from here, he has one answer right away. So it makes me really hard to get anything. So normally I try to avoid him to put me on this situation. That's how I go. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and